probably younger in Toronto, in the old Maple Leaf Gardens.
I don't remember specifically. It would have been in Toronto. I lived there when I was younger. First one I can really remember would probably be in Vancouver. I'd have been back at the Pacific Coliseum there during the '94 Cup run there.
It was the Minnesota North Stars, back with Mike Modano. I have no idea what year it was, but that was a long time ago.
You know what, I was a lot older than, my first game would have been in Calgary. It was against the Canucks, and I can't remember exactly how old I was, but you know, it was obviously very memorable. They both at the time had real good teams, and it's just, you know what, a lot of it, you're just so overwhelmed. You don't really even watch what's going on the ice. You just can't believe that you're actually at an NHL game, and you know, my dad had some family there that was with me, and yeah, it was just a really exciting night.
I was really young. I can't really remember. The last thing I remember was when they opened up that Bell Center in Montreal. I was there on the opening night, and it was a lot of fun. All the older guys that used to play for the Montreal Canadiens in the glory days, they were all there suiting up, and it was a lot of fun. A great ambience that night, great atmosphere.
From what I remember, my dad brought me to the Montreal game against Buffalo. I remember it's good at the Old Forum, so it was a pretty fun night.
My first NHL game, I think I went to, it was a Maple Leaf Gardens. I wasn't really a kid back then. I was, I think, 19 or 18 years old. I was Toronto playing, I believe it was Buffalo back then.
I don't remember the exact game. It was Maple Leaf Gardens for sure, but I don't. And I also went to a couple of games in Montreal at the Forum, but I don't know the first game.
My first NHL game was against St. Louis. Toronto against St. Louis. St. Louis beat Toronto pretty bad, if I remember. I remember my godfather at the time took me, and we bought tickets off a scalper, and we were actually pretty close. And it was a lot of fun.
I don't know if it was the first NHL game, but I remember they used to do the Dairy Queen shootouts here, and I was one of the kids that was in between periods that I got to do that, so that was a highlight for me, was that when I was a kid, so it was a lot of fun.
It would have been at the Maple Leaf Gardens a long time ago against the Pittsburgh Penguins. It was just
that game? Anything?
Not really. Me and my dad scalped the tickets, and we got pretty good seats, but I don't really remember much.
I don't remember the opponent, but it was Maple Leaf Gardens, and my dad took me to the game, and we were sitting in the gray section. So they used to gold, red, I think green and gray, and we were way up in the top, but not a bad seat in that building because it was a small building. But yeah, quite a thrill. I remember just the intensity of it all and being there live.
My dad brought me to a Toronto Maple Leafs game. They were playing the St. Louis Blues. It was a time when Gretzky was with the Blues. I might have been, 11 or 12 years old, something like that in there. And we're from Sudbury, so we drove down, went to the game, and it was my first NHL game I'll never forget.
I don't remember specifically. I know it was definitely an Oilers game, and you know, it's funny, the same announcers, they're all doing the same, anthem singers are still doing it, and I still get a little excited, you know, when I'm on the bench hearing all these guys doing the same thing. It brings me back to when I was a young man.